Most people love Coca-Cola, and we know it comes from the US, however, how many of you know the exact city that it comes from? If you stay with us, we will find it out in today's video. If you would like to visit any city which we are talking about, there are links with the best accommodation deals in each video. Do not hesitate to click on them for the best prices. Atlanta is the capital and the most populous city in the state of Georgia. According to the 2020 census, it had a population of approximately 997,715. This place is the cultural center of the metropolitan area of Atlanta. Atlanta is the largest city in Georgia, and it's located in the heart of the state's largest metropolitan area. The unique topography of the region makes it one of the most urbanized places in the country. Originally, Atlanta was the terminus of a state-sponsored railroad. Its rapid growth then prompted it to become a transportation hub. The city's nickname was derived from the depot of the Western and Atlantic Railroad. After the American Civil War, Atlanta was almost completely burned down. Despite the city's destruction, it quickly became a center for commerce and the New South. During the 1950s and 1960s, it became a vital part of the civil rights movement. Atlanta has become an international air transportation hub due to its significant role in the development of the Atlanta metropolitan area. The Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport is the busiest airport in the world since 1998. With a gross domestic product of over $406 billion, Atlanta is the 10th largest economy in the U.S. Its diverse economy is widely considered a major factor in the city's success. The rise of gentrification in some Atlanta neighborhoods was triggered by the 1996 Summer Olympics. It has altered the city's political and aesthetic tone. Atlanta is located in the Piedmont Plateau, which is in northern Georgia. The area within the city limits is only 132 square miles, while the area within the metropolitan area has an area of over 8,000 square miles. The city of Atlanta is located on the Piedmont Plateau, which has a subtropical climate. It has a temperature of around 800 feet above sea level. This makes it slightly cooler than other places in the south. Reach destination. Located in Atlanta, the main airport of the city is known as Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. It is the world's busiest airport, and its efficient layout makes it a breeze to navigate. The domestic airport side of the airport is known as Hartsfield-Jackson, and it's connected to a few other terminals. It has a central atrium, and its security line is usually fast. The gates are in 7 concourses. To go between them, take an escalator down to an underground hallway, or walk. Facts about Atlanta. Originally, the city was named Marthasville and Terminus. It got its current name from J. Edgar Thompson. Some of the streets in the U.S. have names that are similar to the word Peachtree. Some historians believe they're named after a Native American village. From the Continental Divide to the Atlanta Eastern Continental Divide, this waterway is home to one of the biggest freshwater drainages in the world. Atlanta was selected to host the 1996 Summer Olympics. The event was the city's first major international competition. When the NFL moved to Atlanta, the team's owners thought about over 500 names for the franchise. One of them was a bird that a teacher came up with as a nickname for the team. Margaret Mitchell of Atlanta wrote "Gone with the Wind" because she was so tired after an injury that kept her from walking. Over 100,000 trees have been planted in Atlanta since 2007, and the city leads the nation in terms of urban forest cover. There are 71 streets in Atlanta that have the word Peachtree in their names, but there are no peach trees in the area. The term is derived from the word pitch tree, which means the sticky sap. Who do some of the biggest names in hip-hop hail from Atlanta? Some of these include Outkast, Ludacris, Childish Gambino, Waka Flocka, and Killer Mike. In 1864, General Sherman leveled Atlanta as a war act. The city rebuilt from the ashes, and the symbol of its phoenix is the city's name. The Varsity is the biggest drive-in restaurant in the world, serving over 600 million gallons of Coca-Cola every day. It's located near I-85 and North Avenue. The Atlanta Airport, which is located in the U.S., has been regarded as the world's busiest airport for the last 18 years. It has a passenger terminal that's as big as 45 football fields and a 3-hour flight from major American cities. Georgia has become one of the top producers of film in the U.S. Its film industry is growing at a fast pace. From 2008 to 2016, there have been over 140 films and TV shows filmed in Los Angeles and NYC. Some of these include The Hunger Games, Insurgent, Deadpool, and more. Named after Henry Irby, the owner of a local general store, it is one of the most affluent neighborhoods in the South. The Irby's Outpost was a popular hunting and fishing establishment located in Wasco County. Owner Irby displayed a trophy buck head on his wall. The Bank of America Plaza in Atlanta, Georgia, is the tallest building in the U.S. outside of Chicago or New York City. It measures 1,017 feet tall and dominates the city's skyline. American English is the language of Atlanta, which is followed by Korean, Spanish, and Portuguese. Eat out. Atlanta's diversity of restaurants, great chefs, and affordable eats make it a great place to visit when it comes to food. There are plenty of reasons to visit Atlanta's restaurants. Over the years, various celebrity chefs have traveled to Atlanta to work in the city. Some of these chefs have embraced the hospitality of the locals while others have stayed to hone their skills. Atlanta is home to many establishments that cater to fast food, such as Chick-fil-A, Moe's Southwest Grill, and Arby's. The dominant grocery chains in Atlanta are Publix, Kroger, and Aldi. There are also plenty of ethnic grocery stores in the city. In most of the South, soft drinks are referred to as Coke. The term has become a generic term for anything that is carbonated. Ask someone what kind of soft drink they're ordering and they'll always ask what kind. This cultural practice is done in order to avoid asking for a specific kind of beverage. With a variety of nightlife districts to choose from, Atlanta is bound to have something for everyone. Located in the heart of Atlanta's Buckhead district, Andrew's Cafe is one of the most popular dance clubs in the area. There are also various upscale restaurants and bars in the area. Prices for an average meal per person in Atlanta are ranging between $13 and $20. Accommodation in Atlanta. Most of the hotels in Atlanta are located in the Hotel District, which is between Five Points and Midtown. This area has a name that's easy to remember, the Atlanta Hotel District. Midtown is rapidly becoming an urban area with plenty of high-rise hotels and restaurants. If you're staying in Atlanta for business, then Midtown and Downtown are the areas to avoid if you don't have a car. These areas have plenty of restaurants, bars, and cultural attractions, and they're close to many bus and train routes. If you're planning on renting an apartment in Midtown, look for areas near the Arts Center and MARTA stations. Prices for a single room in Atlanta are ranging between $70 and $120.